If you're only at Disneyland for one day, you cannot afford to waste time on bad snacks. We've tried just about everything and even did a food tour with cast members to bring you the year-round snacks you can actually count on.
Follow our guide to make the most of your magical day, and whatever you do, stay till the end to see what we always save room for.
Our first stop was Ronto Roasters for a Ronto wrap, and this is on here first because it almost didn't make the list. My issue with it is that it's pretty expensive for what you get, but it is a perfect blend of meaty and fresh. It's really good to fuel you through your park day.
For $15, it better fuel me.
Does that not look fire? If you can see in there, there's a layer of meat surrounding the kind of hot dog thing in there. I don't think it's a hot dog, it's like a sausage because it's way more meaty than a hot dog.
It makes me want a hot dog real bad.
The coleslaw, or whatever greens there is, also adds like a very unique flavor to it, a little bit of a kick as well. A Ronto wrap is a great way to start the day. And the best way to start this video is by leaving a like. So make sure you don't forget to drop a like on this video, ladies and gentlemen.
I couldn't have said that better myself. I 1000% need a drink though. And we're gonna follow this up with what I believe is the best drink in all of Disneyland. James may disagree a little bit, but I am correct. So let's go get that.
This is the way.
We just walked right next door to Docking Bay 7 to get ourselves a coffee drink. If you know, you know what this coffee is. I get it every single time we make a Disneyland video. But if you don't know, just wait. I'll show you in 2 seconds. And here she is. To keep it so real, we did a 4-hour road trip just to get here today. We left at 4:30 in the morning. So this is definitely much needed. After we try this, we're going to have a little pep in our step. Oh yeah. That always hits the spot.
It's not my all-time favorite. They had one at a festival that was like a Vietnamese taro, like cold brew. That one was fire. That was by far the best.
That one was fire. My biggest tip is if you're here and you're craving something, go on the app and type in whatever you're craving. So if you want a cold brew, type that into the search and it will show you all the different flavors of cold brew that they have at that time. So you can pick which one sounds the best to you, because this is always going to be my favorite, but James usually prefers the other flavors that are around. We absolutely slurped that thing down so fast. These recommendations are so honest. I think about this when I'm not even at the park. So try it out for me. Let me know your thoughts. I think it's time to get out of Star Wars Land and take on the rest of the park after I get more of these little Cocoa Puffs.
Move along.
Move along.
Okay, that coffee was a good one, but we are now on Main Street heading over to what I believe to be the best deal at Disneyland. Whoa, oh, something's happening.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Okay.
I feel like I'm in the parade. Fun fact, I have done a parade here. This is the famous Disney corn dog. $10, 11 with tax for a honkin' corn dog and some chips on the side.
That's the way you like it.
I do feel like that's probably the best deal you're gonna find at Disney for some actually fueling food. I mean, compared to the $15 Ronto wrap, we're doing pretty well here, right? There is no better corn dog than a Disneyland corn dog. Change my mind. You can't. As a little bonus with your corn dog, the Little Red Wagon is right next to Plaza Inn, so you can come sit in this seating area. And right behind me, we were able to watch the cavalcade go by. So if you come here during a parade or something like that, this is the secret spot. So you don't have to stand to watch. You get to sit and have a corn dog to watch. If anything, you know that we keep it very real on this channel. Tropical Hideaway is going into an honorable mention because I would love to get bao, but you can't mobile order, and apparently it's grad night tonight, so the line is super long, and there are high schoolers staring at me talking. Okay, so the bao was a little bit of a bust, but we're heading over to Fantasyland for something that never misses. This, my friends, is the garlic cheesy pretzel bread, and it is so good. There are many variations of this here. You can get a brat inside, you can get scrambled eggs inside. If you want to do a little DIY, you can put a skewer from Bengal Barbecue in here.
But my favorite is just straight up by itself, because, you know, you just can't mess with perfection.
And don't I deserve the best?
I wish you could smell this through the screen. Ooh-wee. Yay! This one truly never misses, and Disney is doing it right by adding various meats inside of this. You can't go wrong. Anything with the garlic cheesy pretzel bread, mwah, fantastic. I assume if you've watched this far, you might also want a couple of tips on what to bring to Disneyland. My biggest advice is to bring a backpack. It is a lifesaver. Bring some plastic bags in there for the food you don't finish. Bring some hand sanitizer, maybe even bring some toothpicks, and bring a backup phone charger because you're gonna be taking all the pictures and the videos and you're gonna want that. Those are probably my top must-haves. And then of course, comfortable shoes. You know what's most comfortable for you when you're walking a lot, but apparently the Disney shoe is Crocs. I've never tried it at the park, but let me know if you think that's a good move. I don't understand it, to be honest. That bread slaps every single time. Unfortunately, we are on the way to our very last snack. We had to pick just one sweet treat, but I will give an honorable mention to the churro because of course that's a staple. Maybe it's basic, but it is something you have to get every time you come. But for our very last snack, I wanted to share something maybe you didn't know about, which is gonna be right here at the refreshment corner. If you've watched our Disneyland videos before, you know her, you love her. It's the cinnamon roll pretzel, and oh, it is the best sweet treat in the park.
Unreal, especially because there's cream cheese inside of it, and then they put icing on top. The definition of devious right there. Good Lord.
Ooh. Yes, that is amazing. The cinnamon crunch on top is just delectable. I don't know how many chef's kisses I'm going to do in this video, but it's been a lot. But the tea with this pretzel is that it just showed up a couple months ago here, and it's stayed on the menu ever since, even when other seasonal items have changed. So I'm hoping that it's staying forever and ever. It definitely should, but I noticed today it wasn't on the physical menu. It's in the app, so we asked for it and we were able to get it. If you're interested in this, ask for it, see if they can do it for you, because truly, this is a gift and a delicacy. When you're so full, but you just had to get that last snack. Honestly though, this really does save super well. It is delicious a few hours later. It's delicious out of the fridge. It's delicious heated up. I've tried it every which way, and it's bomb.
If this helped you plan your Disney day, give it a like, hit subscribe, and tell us your go-to Disneyland snack in the comments. We're always down to try something new. See you later.